Hi, my name is Jeremiah Johnson, and this is my voiceover sampling compilation that I've put together. I'd first like to start out with Kermit the Frog.
It starts like this. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Welcome to the show. I'd just like to say that for the rest of this recording, I will be doing about 10 voices. Yep, about 10 voices. Um, it starts with me, Kermit the Frog, yay! And moves on to Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura, former wrestler, former governor. Yep. And goes to Batman, Kevin Conroy style, and the Joker, Mark Hamill. You all know the Joker. Good. Shaggy from Scooby Doo, and then Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Edwin, Barney Rubble, Bullwinkle Moose, the movie phone guy. So I hope you enjoy it. That'll be great. So the next guest I'll be introducing here is Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura, everybody! Yay!
Hi, my name is Jesse, the Body, Mind, and Soul Ventura. This is more of a caricature voice that I kind of do. I learned it by listening to local radio personalities in Minnesota here, and I decided that I could imitate the same voice, except for the guy uses a voice mixer where this is actually me. And you can do this one of two different ways. You can go the serious Jesse, the Body Ventura, and stay in the lower areas here. Or you can do the over-the-top wrestling personality that he's known for and go the higher route. This is one of my fun voices here, and I enjoy it. I tell stories like this. It's a fantastic way to continue. However, I think Jesse's time is up, and I will be going into the next segments here. I guess I'll start with Batman.
Alright, I'll be doing the Batman voice here, Kevin Conroy Batman from Batman the Animated Series and Justice League and all that. And I've chosen to, instead of going off the cuff like I did with Kermit and Jesse, to do a monologue, and the monologue is Severus Snape from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone when Harry first enters the class. There will be no foolish wand waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art that is potion making. However, for those select few who possess the predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even to put a stopper in death. Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough to not pay attention. Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. For my next voice over here, voice here, I'll be doing Mark Hamill's the Joker, also from Batman the Animated Series. This is one I actually found out not too long ago while I was sick, and my voice kind of got high and scratchy, and I wondered, if I could do it, and I did it, and it sounded very decent. I wondered if I could still do it while I was healthy. Tried it out, and I've recorded a few things. Without further ado, I will be doing Joker, also a monologue, as Brody Bruce from a scene in Kevin Smith's Mallrats, where he's talking about Superman and being able to have sex, which I think is an oddly semi-appropriate for the Joker, especially in this case. It doesn't matter! It can't happen, it's impossible! Lois could never have Superman's baby. Do you think her fallopian tubes can handle the sperm? I guarantee he blows a load like a shotgun right through her back. What about her womb? Do you think it's strong enough to carry his child? He's an alien, for Christ's sake!
His Kryptonian biological makeup is enhanced by Earth's yellow sun. If Lois gets a tan, this kid could kick right through her stomach. At least someone like Wonder Woman has a strong enough uterus to carry his kid. The only way he could bang regular chicks is with a kryptonite condom. That would kill him. And the rest of my list here is going to be kind of a lot shorter and varied. I mean, Kermit the Frog, Jesse Ventura, my Kevin Conroy Batman, Mark Hamill Joker are pretty much my stronger voices. The next one is probably my next strongest, in the fact that it's just one that I know so well because of growing up with Scooby Doo, and it would just be like it's just kind of one of those. You come up with Shaggy and you'd be like, Zoinks! You're like, hey, Scoob! You follow up Zoinks with hey, Scoob. Like, Zoinks! Hey, Scoob! What's going on? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here, man. Everything seems kind of weird. I hope there aren't any people following us. Which of course would obviously usually be followed by Scooby Doo going, but that's about as good as I can get with that. So that's Shaggy. Next is Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and again, I don't really have a script for him. Just because Meatwad just kind of does their own thing. It's like, I don't know what you want to do here, boy. But I do some fun stuff, and it's just hard to go with the script on Meatwad because Meatwad is just so off the cuff. It goes from this high voice to the way up here to the lower voice, and then it goes real serious. Be like, oh, got attitude. I don't know what you think you're doing there. So that's my Shaggy Meatwad. Next, of course, is the very famous Edwin, who just about every comedian at some point in movies has kind of made fun of. Everybody knows him from the Disney cartoon version of Alice in Wonderland. Isn't that silly, don't you know? Oh, life is for the living and all that. He's just so over the top, and things just don't make sense, and he's kind of weird, he's got the lisp, and he goes all up and down with his perfectly in Mr. Meatwad. I'd follow that up with Barney Rubble. Now, Barney Rubble is the next couple of voices, Barney Rubble and Bullwinkle Moose, are voices I kind of have the ability to do, but don't have the ability to sustain. So Barney, of course, hey Fred, how do you like it? And that's about it. That's as close as I can get. Bullwinkle Moose is basically the same. Closest I can do is like, hey Rocky! What do you think about what's going on? And unfortunately, the nice thing about Barney Rubble and Bullwinkle Moose is they actually fit in perfectly into Yogi Bear. And be like, hey boo boo, how about a picnic basket? Let's go see if Ranger Joe has got something going on. And it's pretty much all the same voice, and I can actually continue Yogi for a little bit, but again, they're all the same voice, basically more or less. And then one of the more fun ones that I found out when I got older and my voice started getting deeper was the movie phone guy. Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone. For your entertainment, press 1. If you hate this recording, press 2. Or stop now. Or pretty much just random character voices made up on the spot. Or, with a little bit of description, a little bit of help. And right now I'll just kind of go through my vocal pitches to kind of help with that. So I've got, of course, I can go with deeper.
Gonna go with a deeper voice. And of course, this one makes most sense if you've already heard Jesse Ventura and Kevin Conroy Batman. But it can go deep, and it can go loud and booming and sustainable. And then it goes a little bit higher. And this is probably most associated with the Phil Hartman radio voice. It's not exactly Phil Hartman. I'm not claiming it's Phil Hartman, but that type of voice where you're on the radio and you're speaking like this with your lungs and your diaphragm. And then, of course, my normal voice right about here. This is how I normally speak. This is how I normally sound. Continue that on up into usually this is how I sound when I'm a little bit more nervous, when I'm meeting people for the first time and talking a little bit higher and trying to sound a little bit more innocent and energetic, and that I have something to say and it's important.
and I really want you to like me, please. And then, of course, you get higher than that and go up here, and it's kind of annoying and sounds energetic and then you get higher than that. And this is like the scientist nerd voice, or this is kind of the typical cartoon nerd voice, essentially. The scientists, the superpowered nerds that you sit there and you don't want to deal with them because you're afraid they're probably going to blow you up with some sort of doomsday device. And there's several, of course, characters within all that. Add in a little scratchy voice with something. Say something like this, and this is kind of the old British chap that you talk to. How are ya? This is lovely, isn't it? This is just fantastic. I hope you're enjoying all of this. I apologize for this going so long. And that's probably also where I got my Joker voice now that I come to think about it. So, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me through my YouTube account or Twitter. I'm at TazJam at Twitter.